Most people throw these cups away the second they finish their coffee or tea. I used to do the same thing. But now I save every clean cup, because these little trash cups can solve 6 annoying problems around the house. Hi friends, I'm Tracy. I used to think these cups were useless, but once I tried these simple ideas, I completely changed my mind. Today I'll show you 6 easy ways to reuse them around the house. Some are simple, but tip number 4 and tip number 6 may surprise you. Let's start with the one I use almost every week. Before reusing these plastic cups, you should clean them thoroughly first. Wash each cup well with dish soap, rinse it clean, and let it dry completely. This only takes a minute, but it makes every trick safer, cleaner, and easier to use. Once everything is dry, you can use them for the first tip, which is making a small hydroponic plant pot very easily. Tip number 1. Turn 1 cup into a tiny water planter. This is perfect for small cuttings that already have roots. First, remove the lid from the cup, then turn the lid upside down. After that, take a small plant cutting that already has roots and gently thread the roots through the hole in the center of the lid. This helps keep the stem fixed in place on top, while the roots stay underneath to absorb water. Next, pour clean water into the cup. You only need enough water to touch the roots of the plant. Do not fill it too full, because if the stem is soaked in water for too long, it can easily rot. Then place the lid with the plant back on top of the cup as usual. Finally, place this plant cup near a window, where there is gentle natural light. Avoid strong, direct sunlight, so the plant does not wilt and the water does not heat up quickly. You can place it in many spots around the house to create a cool green space. Tip number 2 is quick but surprisingly useful: a mini tissue holder for your desk, car, or kitchen counter. First, use scissors or a small knife to widen the small opening on the lid a little, so it is easier to pull the tissue out. Next, take some napkins or dry tissues, preferably pull-out tissues, fold them, and remember to leave the pull end on top. Then gently thread the pull end or the first sheet through the opening on the lid and close the lid. And just like that, you have a neat mini tissue holder. You can place it on the dining table, desk, in the car, or near the sink to use whenever needed. It saves money and also helps keep the space cleaner and tidier. Tip number 3. Besides the methods above, you can also reuse paper coffee cups to hold small tools on your desk or in the kitchen, which is also very convenient. To make it neater, you can find a piece of cardboard or a box, place each cup inside. Then secure the bottom firmly with hot glue. This helps keep everything tidy and sturdy, so the cups will not fall over or shift around. Next, you just need to place them neatly on your desk to hold pens, small scissors, rulers, and paper clips. You can even roll up your phone charging cables and store them in separate cups, which is also very neat. If you use them in the kitchen, you can place the cups near the cooking area to hold small spoons, stirring chopsticks, skewers, straws, tea bags, or small seasoning packets. Paper cups are quite light, compact, and easy to move, so they are very convenient for gathering little items in one place. This way, your kitchen counter or work desk will look much cleaner and more organized. Tip number 4 is the one of the most useful ones, especially if you have a closet, bathroom corner, or cabinet that smells damp. You can turn one clean cup into a simple moisture absorber. First, add coarse salt to the bottom of the cup. About 1/3 of the cup is enough. Salt has the ability to absorb moisture from the air, helping reduce musty odors and keeping the space inside the closet drier and fresher. Then stick a few toothpicks straight into the layer of salt. These toothpicks help create small gaps inside the cup, making it easier for humid air to reach the salt. Next, place a piece of dry paper over the mouth of the cup and secure it with a rubber band. This paper layer helps keep dust out while still allowing moisture to pass through, so the salt can slowly absorb it. Finally, place the cup in your closet, a kitchen corner, the bathroom, or any damp area. It will help keep these spaces dry and airy without mold or unpleasant odors. After a few days, check it. If you see the salt clumping or turning watery, simply replace it with new salt, so it can continue absorbing moisture. Tip number 5. There is one more way that I'm sure many people do not know, and that is using plastic cups to make a base that helps a flower bouquet stand more firmly. First, take a plastic cup and cut off the bottom. Then place this cut cup upside down onto the bottom of another cup to create a taller and sturdier base. Use tape to wrap tightly around it and secure the two cups together. Next, wrap a layer of flower wrapping paper around the outside to cover the body of the cups. Then trim the top neatly. After that, insert floral foam into the mouth of the cup on top. Now you just need to fold a few more sheets of flower wrapping paper and wrap them around to shape the bouquet however you like. Place the flowers into the floral foam and you're done. Thanks to the plastic cup base underneath the bouquet can stand neatly and firmly on a table shelf or any corner of the house without needing support. Finally, here is tip number 6. I believe it can really come to the rescue for many people here. If your sink drain strainer is missing or the old one is broken, you can reuse a plastic cup as a very convenient temporary replacement. First, take a clean plastic cup and use scissors to cut off the bottom of the cup. Then use a sharp object to poke a few small holes in the bottom piece you just cut, so the water can drain through easily. Next, place this bottom piece into the drain opening of the sink. When you wash vegetables, wash dishes, or pour out leftover water, the bottom of the cup will help catch food scraps, vegetable leaves, small peels, or dirt, preventing them from going down the pipe. This method helps keep the sink cleaner and reduces the risk of clogging when you have not had time to buy a new drain strainer yet. Has your home ever had this problem? How did you handle it? Share with me in the comments. That is how you can turn plastic cups that seem ready to be thrown away into useful items around the house. I hope today's video can help you in your daily life. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to receive more recycling videos. Thank you, and see you again.